and it's
Don't
hitting
talk
us
to me
right
or my
now.
hurricane son ever again.
Yeah, basically. So we're gonna be in this for about an hour, and then have a small, brief window where it's gone, and then get hit again when it passes over us.
Lovely. But we are off and running with Grimy versus Teraka. First race of the night. Grimy on the left, Teraka on the right. Both of them
Grimy's
with
got
custom
that-
sprites.
The Reaper skin.
Yes.
That's what that is.
It's really,
It's
really
Reaper.
nice.
Yeah.
Didn't make it into the final release for good reasons. But
yeah.
the sprite
If you
super
think Mary is bad, whoa.
cool. Boy, let us tell you.
Oh, Obsidian Cat. That's really good. Don't. Okay. I thought he was about to throw, and I was gonna get mad.
Yep. Oh, and Butch leaping as well. All right, we have got a. This is a seed, is what this is.
Yeah. Are we sure this Naaman is not racing?
There must be some link somewhere. Oh, Grimy having to drop his beat here, trying to take out this Minotaur. Unfortunately, would have taken a hit otherwise.
Yep. Good thing I'm not playing. I would have jumped on those spikes.
Right into them. A warm, loving embrace.
Mm-hmm. Just been like, oh, those things. Yeah.
My sons. Alright, Grimy not going for the leprechaun there, which is a little bit surprising. Going to take some time to dig into these secret rooms to try and find something, and finds a bomb, which is always nice.
If he was... No, it's back on 1-2. Yeah, Teraka's playing really slowly, so Grimy can just sort of check a lot of shops now.
Yep, and down goes Teraka, unfortunately.
He should be picking up gold. I don't know why you don't pick up gold from your boss. People who
You
both
absolutely
do that.
should. It's two beats. The only time you don't is when like it's an absolute mad rush to the finish line.
Yeah, like, oh, it's zone 4.
Yeah, you don't need your
the
zone
zone
4
4
gold, you don't need your zone 5 gold. Like at that point you're probably fine, unless you're in a really nasty situation.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but you should pick up your 1, 2, and 3 gold, because it's very often that you're in zone 4 you haven't quite completed your build yet, and you can sort of duck into the shop. Usually, sometimes there's shops right by the exit.
Yeah,
And that
exactly.
can, like, really make your build super nice. Sometimes there's just heavy plate, and you can afford it because you picked up your boss gold.
Exactly. Pick up your boss gold, use your spells, read a book. All sage advice.
Yeah.
Alright, Grimy down onto 2-3 here, has a ring of protection and some leather armor. And this is a boss shrine. Gonna hit it actually. Oh, an obsidian rapier. I wouldn't be surprised if he took it, because I think it's safer than the cat. And I don't think ultimately Grimy's going to need this cat to be faster than Teraka on this seed, given the lead that he has already. But he is going to keep the cat and bomb for the strength charm.
If he was gonna keep the cat, he should have bombed from the part that didn't blow up the shield tomes or the glass torch and take one of those. I can understand not taking the glass torch, but the shield tome seemed like something that you should just take.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
It's
it's
two
2
use-
shield spells. That's very useful. It's he's gonna get pulse tomes, which are way worse than the shield tomes. I think it's just a kill. Yeah, like you could kill a shop with these, and maybe a boss, but like
The shield tomes
I'd
have a
rather
lot
the
more
shield
utility.
tomes, especially if you're running something like leaping, where this means you can actually just.
How useful would a shield tome be in this situation right here for Grimy, who's having to deal with a
this
lot
is
of
really
enemies?
gross because of all the clappers and all of this ice and coals. He could have just blitzed this and it would have been fine. It's not necessarily a matter of it also being faster. It's just, well, he's also blown his ring of shielding there. But yeah, sometimes it's just nice to have peace of mind, and that's what shield lets you have.
Yeah, exactly. And peace of
you
mind
should
is a
just-
huge thing in terms of confidence for being able to go fast. This is a really good shop. You take the quartz armor. You kill this. I think you kill this. For a blast him with quartz armor.
He should have used the pulse tomes that he picked up instead of the shield tomes to kill for that. You
Yes.
can just double pulse from the corner of the shop, and it works. He probably just he knows how to kill the shops. He just didn't realize that he had the pulse tomes anymore. Yeah, I guess the quartz armor is better than the leather armor. He's probably going to be switching armors anyway once he finds the conjurer.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Oh,
I'm gonna
monster
check the-
shopkeeper! Well, you can't.
It's nothing.
Yeah, once you kill him. That'd be interesting if like the monster shopkeeper didn't go away once you kill the shopkeeper, because they are like different, I assume.
Oh, so, Teraka going down again, unfortunately. This time in zone 2 on 2-3. A black skelly.
Pick up that obsidian rapier.
And jumped right over the trapdoor and got bonked.
Yeah, if he'd had the cat, he would have actually gone down the trapdoor because he would have hit the pad or something like that. Maybe it looked like I didn't see it perfectly, but
yeah, possibly. Maybe just a little bit of weapon confusion. But alas, Teraka back down onto 1-1, whilst Grimy just finishing off zone 3, down onto Deep Blues 3.
I mean, that's what he needed to do. Like, Grimy was playing slow enough that if he goes the correct direction on zone 3 and he pushes really hard with the leaping, he can catch up. But that's not Teraka's game at all. Teraka is not good at that. And also, it's a hard build really to push that hard if you don't have a whole lot of Dorian experience. So he just ends up dying, which is
yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, the seed really doesn't play to Teraka's skill set here. Teraka is very much slow and steady, and will be able to finish the run. But Grimy nowadays is able to push, and is confident enough with builds like this.
What's better armor?
The obsidian, yeah, I think you should probably take the obsidian over the quartz there, especially with only the 3 heart containers.
Yeah, if you had like 6 heart containers, I would be taking quartz. I generally take quartz over everything but heavy plate when I have a bunch of heart containers. But he wants the leprechaun this time.
Ooh,
managed it.
Not gonna get that obsidian armor anymore. Oh no!
No.
Oh, didn't hit the bomb goblin. I would have hit the bomb goblin because I'm an idiot.
Well, why? He's not hitting it because it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
If it
but
explodes,
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, if it explodes, he's fine because he's got blast on. Oh, there's okay.
All right. Grimy just kinda jumps into a gold spider there.
Yeah, I think he dropped a beat trying to go attack it, and it moved.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a lovely build. A 5 damage obsidian cat.
Yep, with Blast Helm, which is really good for Zone 4. It's whatever for Zone 5, but I think bombs generally don't play too well in Zone 5 because they get rid of the wire. Okay.
Yeah.
Get your cookies.
It's cookies. A cursed potion, you don't want that. I'm going to keep the 2 cookies.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, Teraka on the run back, down on a 2-3 again. Gonna take a different route through this 2-3 this time, it looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna avoid the boss shrine.
That goblin sentry was doing all manner of things. And oh no, Teraka down again. This time to a black armored skelly. Oh, just jumps right into it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start up again and go on another run.
I don't know why Grimy decided to blast home Korif, but it doesn't really matter too much. They just hit it with the cat. There's a bomb for your fossil for your blast home. Yeah, blast homing in Zone 5 doesn't work as much because it gets rid of the wire, and like sometimes.
Yeah, bombs in general are just, they have their uses, but the fact that they get rid of the wire really sucks. And I understand why they do it. It would be kind of ridiculous if they didn't, but,
Yeah. Makes it kind of hard when you, have a grenade and you just kind of chuck it. And you kill the mini-boss, but there's, a bunch of skulls, and you're just like, oh, I didn't kill those things yet. Or, now there are a bunch of skeletons, and I have to fight through them without the wire. It's gross.
Alright, 5-3 here for Grimy. Takes a little hit there and eats that last cookie.
Yeah, he's not completely safe. The thing with the obsidian armor is if you take the quartz armor is that you can only take there's a bunch of stuff in 5-3 that does a lot of damage, so you're only taking 2 hits there. and he's dead. So it can happen.
Yeah, handles this 5-3 exit room well though, just kind of sits back in the corridor, lets things come to him, and down onto Dead Ringer.
I'll be happy he's got it for Dead Ringer though. If he takes a hit here, it won't kill him outright, which is...
Doing the cat
he's
strike?
doing his... Yeah. I believe this is stakes.
I believe so, yes. Very nicely executed Dead Ringer there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and leaping for this Necrodancer fight. Going out of the way to give Dorian the longsword.
Yep, he's got so many bombs. Use the bomb spell. I don't even turn on leaping for this fight, because that's why.
Yeah, because this.
Yeah. You just have to alright. Let me pay attention to Dorian for a second and make sure he's not dying to a Minotaur. But generally you're gonna oh, that's the other reason. Yeah. Sometimes you're in a weird situation, but he's got it.
Alright, Grimy gonna pick up the win in the first race. Just about 11 minutes. Nearly the sub 11 RTA. I was a little late on the timer, so it probably was.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the timer.
Yeah.
He got the win, that's all that matters.
Exactly, and had plenty of time to slow things down there as well. Just
yeah, he might as well have had time there.
Teraka saying in the chat there, I hate the cat. So not Teraka's seed.
Yeah, cat is something that, especially on Bolt, is just oof. Rapier is not too bad.
Rapier is good on Bolt.
If you have a big damage rapier, you just kind of start lunging into stuff. But yeah.
Alright, race number 2, off and running. Teraka going to be looking to even things up in this second race.
Oh, Red Bat Cave. And there's something in here. And you can check what's in the Red Bat Cave before you open the... Yeah,
torch. Ooh, that's a nice blood shot. Teraka's going to go over and grab the glass torch as well.
Okay, yeah, that's a shop I'm okay with throwing for, because you want everything. Oh, it's a monocle. So the reason I throw is that I would want the gold flail as well. A 2 damage flail that lets you open crates is pretty good early.
Yeah.
So,
oh, there's a Shrine of Darkness, and it's real darkness, so goodbye Ring of War.
Yeah.
Unless, okay, Grim's going to go and check what's in the shop first. Oh, there's a Ring of Piercing in there. Lovely.
Oh, that's fine. So then you just take it and grab the Piercing.
Yep, you take that
unless you want to kill the shop to keep your Ring of War. That's
Which,
your choice. Yeah, I think a longsword Piercing. Now they also have heavy, plate mail level defense here. So this is just now a matter of pure efficiency. Because you have mapping, right? You have mapping, and so nothing else really matters that much. Teraka's gonna go get this torch, I think, which is maybe a mistake.
Yeah, I don't really like torches on darkness. I get the argument behind it, but really I want the lowest aggro possible.
He also decided to skip a trapdoor.
I don't think he saw it. I think straight up just didn't see it.
Yeah.
It was over on the right hand side. I didn't see that tile illuminate. But it's
probably a worse weapon. Although with piercing, maybe it's not that bad. The titanium broadsword.
I imagine Teraka's going to want the comfort of the +1 range. Alright, down onto King Konga 1, just as Grimy's finishing up with it. And I think if you're Grimy here, you probably check purple for a spell. Ring of Charisma. Yeah. I think red's also an okay check, but...
So, what Teraka has is that he's got the monocle.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really nice for him.
And let's see, you don't want any of that, actually.
Wow, this is really bad. That
just sucks.
Is he going to take the torch? Don't take the torch. Your torch is fine. His torch is the second best torch for having darkness.
Yes.
And that the only one you'd rather have is strength. Or maybe an infernal torch if you do have Miner's Cap, because that still does work. Where the torches were, you will activate them and blow them off and set them off. But other than that, yeah, you don't want a big torch.
Exactly. Alright, Teraka down on the 2-2. Hot on the heels of Grimy. There is a miner's cap in this 2-2 shop. Teraka's going to go grab it after Grimy picked it up. Or maybe not. Going to grab the flail as well, actually. Okay. So 2 damage flail with piercing.
Yeah, a flail might be better for miner's cap in the fact that, like,
you're able to hit everything around you. Yeah,
so you're getting swarmed, but you're smashing stuff. So it's interesting, but big piercing flail is okay. Grimy switched to regen.
Yep, Grimy swapped.
And so that's kind of one of the reasons why maybe you don't take the flail, is now you're committed to running piercing or courage if you find it. But like, Teraka would really like to have taken regen probably, but
I imagine so. Yeah, we'll see. He's gonna check this 3-1 shop and get that same blood shovel, I imagine. Yep.
He decided to check black. He must really not like the longsword if he's willing to take the titanium flail and then decide that he doesn't actually want the flail. I don't know.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one there.
Maybe he just values the flail over longsword, but not very highly at all. And he also might have screen watched and saw that purple was regen, and he definitely doesn't want that because he's committed to the flail or committed to piercing right now. Yeah, Blitz of Minor Chat works now. It's great.
Remember when it didn't? That was fun.
Yeah, for like a year and a half.
Yeah, exactly. You said a year was like a bit longer, a little bit longer. Alright, Teraka down on a 3-3 whilst Grimy's fighting Fortissimo 3. Not much between the racers, but a big health disparity.
Oh, that's more health disparity. It sticks it from Fire Slime. Yeah, try to get on that.
Oh no, the Fire Elemental.
Rip. Look at Teraka's build versus Grimy's build. They're completely different at this point. I mean, aside from the weapon's different, the ring's different, and that shovel is completely different. So it's 3 damage.
That's not how you fight Fortissimo 3, unfortunately. Teraka going to be back down at the start. I don't think anticipated the... kind of did anticipate the knockback. I don't know. It just looked a little bit strange.
It's still killing on DLC installed. Yes, so there's no actual change to any behavior in the base game to make sure that the replay still worked. I believe they did. You should take that blood rapier. I think.
Yeah, with the +1 damage, absolutely. That puts you in a really, really nice situation.
But you already have some healing, so maybe you just want the 3 damage. That should be able to be opened with his miner's cap. He should have been able to open that with miner's cap. He just never tried to do it. The non-food shop.
Yeah, maybe just one of these things. You said Boots are leaping again. You keep your Hargreaves. There you go.
Cyro Stark, it's actually, so it uses a Discord API. Fraxel set this up. Basically what it is it's CSS. Discord has an API which is like, oh, okay, when we're talking, it lights you up, right? Well, it's just CSS to change that to a green dot.
Yeah.
Fraxel wrote. Who's
yeah,
one of the
it's
racers,
in the...
although not this season.
Let me see if I can drop the link in chat here. Bloody big shoutouts to Fraxel again, because that thing is just absolutely beautiful.
Look at all this goo on this floor.
But it's not in the exit room, and that's what counts.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of the things that's really fun. Like when I play old builds and people are like, wow, there's traps in the boss room. I'm like, yeah, there were traps in the boss room, and before the DLC came, like for the longest time, there were traps in the boss room in Zone 4. And goo in the boss room. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, you had traps and goo in the boss room, and people would just die in the 4-3 boss rooms. They were everywhere.
Yeah, I had a friend over last night and early this afternoon, and I showed them what New Zone 4 was like, because they hadn't played the DLC. And they were like, this is so much better. Why do I not have the DLC? Promptly bought them the DLC and just like, your suffering is over. Good use of the pulse spell there.
Yeah, he's got pulse though, so it's fine.
It's totally free.
Like if you have like an Earth Dragon and you have to deal with the Earth Dragon in the the devil that you've now exposed coming at you, but it's usually not too bad.
I think that's okay with regards to the Earth Dragon because at least Grimy does have that 3 damage.
Yeah, I mean it's not completely free, but it's mostly free, so that's fine. Plus the darkness, I don't even think the dragon would come after you.
I don't think so, no. Alright, Teraka on the run back, by the way, has an all-glass build and a glass axe with this Ring of Piercing, really pushing it.
Yeah, you can push this build really, really quickly.
Oh, the double raiders on Dead Ringer, well handled from Grimy. And a well-executed Oblivion strat. Doesn't check the boss chest, just go check your boss chests. I don't know, go get yourself a shield spell, maybe. Anything's possible.
I might check for a blast on.
Yeah.
But you got shield, the shield tomes, a ring of shielding would all be really nice. You can intentionally break those. He's even tanking. He's got cookies. He doesn't care.
Yep, not afraid whatsoever. Ooh, Dorian taking a little hit there. Grimy taking a hit from the Red Dragon, was it? I'm sure I saw that.
No, I believe it was the... Well, yeah, it must have been the Red Dragon because he did one hard.
Yes, did take a hit from the Red Dragon there. Thanks, Dad.
Either that or the yellow skeleton hit him instead. But... yeah, he's got so much armor.
Yeah, it really does not matter all that much. 2 hits left in the Necrodancer for Grimy. Teraka still pushing this all-glass build. Did lose the armor, but is going to be down on his zone 4. And just over 4 minutes, so a really strong push.
Final hit. Coming in.
Yep, and Grimy going to take race number 2.
Oh, there goes the glass for Teraka. It was a wraith.
Of course it was. Of course it was. I love spirits.
He's got the monocle. You can see where it is.
I don't care. Screw spirits. Come on. Good lord.
Monocle or Circle plus Darkness can be really screwy without an Nazar charm. Because you're not really sure how they're going to aggro.
Alright, race number 3 in this set, about to get started. Grimy versus Teraka. Teraka going to be looking to pick up a point here. But as far as I'm aware, Grimy's done pretty well in the season so far, so the elo hit shouldn't be too significant. Cursor familiar, yes, my favourite familiar. There's an option in window capture to turn it off, guys, come on.
Yeah, just turn off your...
It's literally a checkbox.
It's a big torch. I like getting big torches early, although they're a real pain in Zone 4.
Yeah, the amount of aggro in Zone 4 with bigger torches is just, it's gross. Grimy's gonna throw for this, no, gonna bomb for this shop.
Yeah, bombing is
That's
fine.
okay. Your options there are either you just buy the plate or you spend the bomb, and spending the bomb is okay. Not gonna check the shop though. You check the shop.
Yeah.
On 1-2 with enough bombs and a blood drum.
You could buy both to just. I think buying both's okay, but I don't mind killing.
I think at this level, I don't think you buy both. Oh, a boss train as well. Good. This one too is pretty stacked. Although I can't wait for this boss train to be absolute garbage.
On 1-2.
Gonna. Oh, Grimy, that's not how you do that bomb. Just gonna torch a walls for his troubles, but is now running a 2 damage dagger.
What the hell was that? Alright.
Trying to be a little bit too efficient.
Yeah. Well, now you can throw in on the food shop.
Carlax, I believe that's only in the level editor. I don't believe that holds true in the main game. Jack, I think it was you that told me off for saying that.
Someone told me that too. Grimy recently said that he has not actually proven or disproven that.
Okay.
So maybe someone else tried to look at it in the main game and it doesn't work. But he doesn't know if it works or not in the main game. That seems to be what someone else has said.
Grimy doesn't seem to be able to decide which these armors he wants. Eventually getting down onto Fortissimo, but is behind Teraka here, who's had the advantage of this glass broadsword. Grimy, on the other hand, has been having to run that +1 dagger. Teraka checking purple there. Maybe comfortable running the glass broadsword.
No.
Oh,
so this is,
you spend your bomb here for that, I think.
This is something that Spooty did yesterday. Oh, there it is. Cat.
Yeah, okay. I think if you're Teraka, you can... I know you hate cats,
He doesn't want the cat. He doesn't want the cat. He'd rather have 5 damage.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. Oh, no. Don't use your
just...
bombs. Don't use... Or... Yeah, just don't use bombs at all.
Yeah, because
just buy it. That's fine. I'm so used to walking into a shop, my first instinct is just, how do I murder this guy?
But yeah, that's something that that Spooty did yesterday against match against Tough, where Tough had to check black, so he knew that was going to happen. And he was on like an obsidian broadsword, and he's like, I just got to make sure that there's no axe in this black chest, otherwise.
No, Teraka gets hit by the shopkeeper because he swings into it.
Oh my god!
Needed to go up again there.
Oh my god!
And swipes at the shopkeeper after aggroing it with the red dragon. Oh, it was the perfect chop.
Yeah,
that ring of piercing was beautiful. You were gonna get half a heart of armor. Oh man. Someone needs to go back to how to get away with murder. Although that's definitely one of the more edge cases.
Yeah, you guys don't know that happens? Like, I don't understand like why everyone is like shocked by it.
Yeah, that's not new by any measure.
Oh, there's a better axe for
Grimy, yeah, who's now sitting pretty with his shovel of courage, has that plate armor, 3 damage axe. And it has a cheese in reserve, along with 2 extra heart containers. That's pretty nice.
And there's some cookies. You can... Well, you can't buy the cookies. Yeah, that wasn't like... Exactly, like, he knew the dragon was going to hit, and then he did the thing. Like, he hit it after. He just didn't think about it, like, that was going to happen. But, like, I wouldn't be shocked that like, happened. Like, he should know that does happen. He just messed it up.
Yeah, Teraka certainly has played this game long enough to know that interaction's a thing.
No, he just overlooked it. Like, he wasn't nervous, probably. He just overlooked the interaction. He didn't think about it. That's all it was.
Oh, Teraka letting the leprechaun get away, and just doesn't seem to care about it either. Is going to take the glass longsword this time, which I don't hate that idea of maybe committing to running this longsword instead of the base axe. Yeah, which I think is fine to do. You don't really need the torture walls. You'll know roughly where you're going from your previous run. And I think for a second was going to try and get the leprechaun, but it escaped. He should probably basically just have himself a nice score run or something. Because look at this build for... Yeah, Grimy is sitting pretty as it stands. The too many bosses could be an issue, but...
Well, basically here's the problem. He can't get a build that's faster than this, and he can't get a build that's safer than this. Because any build that you would put together if you were gonna actually run this to try and go fast would be this build from the seed. Yeah,
exactly. This is the build on the seed, unfortunately.
So he can't catch up because he's already so far behind and he'd be running the same build. And so at any point, Grimy, like even if he did sort of catch up or come anywhere close to it, Grimy could just overpower him with the fact that he's got the potion and more hearts and stuff like that.
Yep, a really clean 4-2 exit room there by Grimy.
Yeah,
who's still pushing pretty hard.
Yeah, I think at this point he knows his build is super strong, and that Teraka's no longer playing. So it's just a matter of
can kind of push without concern.
Yeah, exactly. That's it right there. He's gonna take a few hits right here. It's not a big
deal. A few too many hits. He's still fine, but you know.
That's not a big deal. He just eats his cheese. That's the hard part. 4-3 is the hard part. There's really nothing left. That's gonna really...
Yeah, this Zone 5 is gonna be more than a bit of a breeze. This Konga's something.
It's still Dunk Daddy, yeah. This is mostly... That's it. Like, that's... That's the thing that's going to kill you. Is
Could dunk Daddy, but let's let's hope not.
He's going to play this a little bit more carefully. He's not really pushing as hard. But it's really not hard to play. You mostly just walk down the wire, and then sometimes you back up. Or sidestep a mage that's shooting.
Yeah, Frax, Dead Ringer Axe with no war it's a piece of piss. Super duper easy, really no concern. You just gotta. In fact, it's oh no, it is a 3 damage axe. Yeah, you just gotta drop your beat if you're doing.
I mean, you could just lure if you want.
You could just lure. You probably should lure. Yeah.
The thing with luring is that it's like it might not be 100% consistent, but when it's not consistent, it's really easy to recover it.
Yeah.
And he's got infinite time, so he should actually probably just go kill the lines. Or not the lines, the sarcophagi or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna lure here.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
That's the right call. Oh, it's off the rails luring.
Well, that's just a mistake that he made by jumping around too early, but...
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, you can just lure him down? No?
Okay. It worked. He's alive.
God, stop getting impatient with your lures! People screw up their lures because they don't know how to do it, and then they decide to go hit bells and stuff. Just lure him back to the bottom of the thing, and then he can run into the red bell. It's easy to do.
Yeah, that's like one of the, it might be the second most important part of luring is not only luring when you're ahead, but knowing how to recover them. And they're not particularly hard to recover either.
You just drag it to the bottom, restart it. Cool. That's yeah. I would not have done that because I really want to make sure Dorian's not taking any damage in this fight. But
all right, 2 hits left on the Necrodancer here. Ooh, Grimy taking a little bit of a hit there.
Yeah, that guy's doing a lot of damage, but he's got a lot of health, so it doesn't matter too much.
A lot of health and good armor.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the final hit on the Necrodancer.
The X was trolling him a little bit on that fight that he gave to Dorian.
A little bit, yeah, but Grimy's going to take this set 3-0. So, GG's to Grimy. Commiserations to Teraka. I think Grimy might just be kind of